RoyalTv exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative. Meet His Highness, Papa Paul Eganda, founder IDO Network International, a non-profit organization with headquarters in London, United Kingdom.
Ladies and gentlemen, viewers at home, with me in the studios here in the Hilton in Croydon is our wonderful and very, very resourceful and intelligent daddy, His Highness Papa Jones Eganda, Papa Paul Jones Eganda, who is the founder of the IDO Network. This is a network that is in over 6 continents, in about 6 continents in the world. It's a network that has really done good for the black race. We remember that after the unfortunate incidents of the slave trade, many blacks scattered all over the world have really lost it, and they don't know they can't trace back home. So the IDO network have been able, working with all the kings all over the world, have been able to bridge the gap. And yesterday, being the 1st of December, they had a very, very wonderful gala night where attendants came from all over the world, from America, from the Caribbean, from Europe, to here to the UK, and they had a wonderful party. And some awards were given. We had, His Royal Highness, the Emir of Mechina, India, in Yobe State, who was one of the awardees, and he was one of the special guests all the way from Nigeria. So, Papa, good morning.
Good morning, Ambassador Chris. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Can you please introduce yourself a bit and the IDO network and the journey so far?
Thank you. Thank you so much, RoyalTv, for having me and for giving me an opportunity. AIDO, which we call IDO, stands for Ateker International Development Organization. Ateker is a tribal word meaning people, the nation. So we bring nations together for a collective undertaking. We started as a small group from Uganda, living in the diaspora. We grew up as we thought we do not want to stay tribal. We're all black people, all in the diaspora. How can we work together to change things back home in Africa? To do that, we needed to have people who can work with us in the continent. So we started working with a few royal fathers from different countries, and the idea really did not catch up that much. We started with about 7 kings and queens: South Africa, Uganda, and Ghana. Other royal fathers, other kingdoms did not see it as something very important. However, as I speak, we have about over 600 kingdoms,
Wow.
a federation of kingdoms affiliated to IDO Network International, and we have a membership of over 2 million worldwide.
Over 2 million.
Over 2 million worldwide.
That's bigger than some countries.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
In fact, your population can actually, there are 2, 3, 4 countries that can match together and form 2 million.
Yes, we have a very strong membership in the Caribbean, in Americas, in Europe, in Africa, and we now work with quite a number of very kingdoms, starting from the South Africa and up to West Africa, Central Africa, North. And the reason why we needed these kingdoms and royal fathers, they are the basis under which we could implement our ideas, our programs in Africa. So IDO has expanded. So as I speak, we are now able to provide a platform for the African diaspora Africans who live in all over the world who want to return back to Africa and reconnect with their forefathers, with their ancestral origins, and also as well as those who would want to go back and invest in Africa. However, our model is bottom to the top. What I mean here, we work with the royal fathers, the chiefs, the queens, elders to implement our ideology. Mainly the reason is that the kings, they're always there to stay. They never change like politicians.
Yes.
So when we start a project in a country, we want it to stay there. We want it to be owned by the community. We want them to be involved because most of the diaspora, they come with these skills, capital, exposure, experience, and most of our young people.
These big musicians
Yes.
that have been trying to trace their roots back.
Yes.
To Salva, Jaru, most of these big artists,
Yes.
are tracing back their roots to Africa.
Yes.
Some of them are starting schools, some of them are
schools through universities. For them, it is a way of creating a legacy for their forefathers.
RoyalTv exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative.
What makes any event remain evergreen is not the food, the decorations, or participation, but the artistry, skill, and creativity of the coverage. For your birthday parties, traditional weddings, housewarmings, wedding ceremonies, wake keeps, jingles, documentaries, business adverts, event anchoring, interviews, just name it. If it means anything to you, then RoyalTv got your back. Call 074714029996, Facebook @RoyalTv247, YouTube @RoyalTv247, RoyalTv, saying it from another perspective.
Well done, RoyalTv.
Keep watching RoyalTv. Keep watching RoyalTv.
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 RoyalTv or nothing. RoyalTv. You know.
As an African living in the United Kingdom, adapting to the extreme weather is hard enough, but adjusting to the food is worse. But the backbreaker is getting a decent, homely, and affordable place to eat. Welcome to Mama Calabar African Restaurant, located at Numa 7 to 9, the Hyde Sheppel, Stevenage, Hertfordshire, SG29SD. With an array of sumptuous African dishes prepared in the most hygienic of environments, Mama Calabar Restaurant is definitely the place to be. They are open to satisfy all your needs, be it eat-in, orders from home, outside catering jobs, or even renting out of the space. For inquiries, call 0786 582 8177. Follow RoyalTv as we take you into the African food headquarters of Hertfordshire, here in England.
RoyalTv exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative.
So this we implement again through the royal fathers. We have just returned from Nigeria, where we're in Lagos for our 6th convention. We were honored to meet a number of royal fathers, and we had a very good conversation with them. We also visited Bagadri, the port where the slave trade were.
The Badagry, where the slaves were taken
Yes,
to Europe.
yes.
Yeah.
So some of these people actually are very, very emotional.
Yeah, they are.
To see these places because they always ask, how did we go there?
Yeah.
So our mission in Nigeria was very successful. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the IDO Nigeria chapter, more especially His Royal Highness Otumba, that is Prince Bimbo Roberts Folayan, who is our head of IDO network in Nigeria. Also, Princess Afoma Adigwe and all the entire team. So our mission really is to make sure that every state in Nigeria is represented in IDO. At the moment, we are working closely with the Lagos, Yobe, and we also working with the wife of Oni of Ife, who has been very, very supportive. So because we find, for example, in the Brazil, most of them are Yorubas from origin, and they want to return back home. So for this to happen, we need to have a good relationship with most of the kings. So if other kingdoms in Nigeria would like to be part of IDO network, they can always apply. They can always contact us on our website, which is idonetwork.org, or also our chapter in Nigeria. They could speak to Prince Bimbo Roberts Folayan, and we are actually trying to create the United Nations of royal fathers and kingdoms working together for a good purpose. So, Ambassador, my appeal definitely, as we talk about this, is the challenge of our African government, making it very difficult for the African diaspora to do business in Africa. We've got, even traveling between Africa and Africa is still very, very challenging, especially in Nigeria. Nigeria is, to be honest, Nigeria is one country that shocked us. It has the most expensive visa in the world to go to Nigeria, I can tell you that. We had a number of people who just abandoned, to be honest. The process of getting the Nigerian visa was so cumbersome. Even applying it online, it's still a process when you get on the ground. A number of royals, kings, some were even told, you did not apply from there, we shall not allow you to go in. And these are some of the major investors. So of course, for them, it's the first time to Africa. They don't know how these things are done. So if RoyalTv can help us sensitize our people that when the African diaspora comes home, we are there, they are there because they want to do something with the local people. These are the people who are going to help us improve on our economy, increase employment, bring capital, bring the skills. So this goes to most of the countries, but we've not had many challenges with the other countries in terms of visa entry. We're always welcomed. So it is just education here, really, because this information is not out there. If RoyalTv can be of help here, we shall really appreciate it.
Yeah, so our leaders, you can hear what he's saying. It's not about every time, every politicians always say the same thing. Our Africans in diaspora come home, come and help. And the direct remittance of those in diaspora home is in billions of dollars. But when you start putting all these stringent conditions, like he said, like my country, Nigeria, which he just mentioned, this is straight to the government, to the High Commission, and any other person who is involved. in making these policies that you should make it easier for those that want to invest back to Africa. I mean, when Idol Network does the hard work and they get these people to want to come to Africa, they want to come to Nigeria, they want to come to other countries, let's not make life hard for them. Let's not make life hard for them. That is the message. What last word would you want to say to your teaming viewers and those watching you now? Going forward, and any advice you want to give to those watching you, especially Idol Networks and other people watching from all around the world.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Chris. Yes, my two messages. One is for the royal fathers, the kings, the kingdoms, the traditional areas, the communities.
RoyalTv exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative.
Are you looking for a place to lay your head or have that wonderful occasion without any fuss in Hertfordshire? A serene environment, devoid of all the buzz and razzmatazz, with a nice parking space? Look no further. Zahir's Hotel and Restaurant Bulldog is the answer. Affordable, beautiful, and accessible. Located at number 116 Station Road, Bulldog, SG 75RS, Hertfordshire, United Kingdom. Call +4 79 46 85 2337. See you there.
So how is Zahir's Hotel and Restaurant? You guys are really open for business.
Yes.
And you want the whole world to be here.
Yes.
And I can confess that your place is a very nice place.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is Zahir's hotel and restaurant, and make sure you will be here for every function you want to be. This place is a nice place to be, and I can assure you that you have a nice time. RoyalTv tells you, and that's how it is.
RoyalTv exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative.
Viewers and those watching you now, going forward, and any advice you want to give to those watching you, especially Idol Networks and other people watching from all around the world.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Chris. Yes, my two messages. One is for the royal fathers, the kings, the kingdoms, the traditional areas, the communities there. Welcome the African diaspora home.
Yeah.
Welcome the descendants of slave trade who live outside Africa, who want to return home. Welcome them home, partner with them, and invest. There's no point us having a lot of land and cows, yet we cannot do anything about it.
Yeah.
Transform that land into a factory, a hospital. You have the land, they have the capital, they have the skill. Welcome them, be partners, develop that area, and let our young people, our people, get employment. Our model is working with the traditional rulers. And of course, you must be a member of IDO for us to visit your kingdom or to come to see you. So you can affiliate with us online through idonetwork.org, which is our website. And for the African governments, make it simple for the Black Africans to do business in your countries. Issues about a visa. Kenya has made it so good, so easy to get a visa. You get a visa within 2 hours online.
Wow.
You just pay about $35. And you're there. You don't need, you can board your, you just click it and you do it. And you know, you pay that less, but the amount of money we spend inside Kenya without spending $500 on a visa. We spend a lot of money in Kenya, communities and all that. But if I'm gonna spend $400, $300 visa dollar, then you're limiting how much I'm gonna spend on the community project.
Exactly.
In Igogo, in Lagos.
Yeah.
You see? Then you even put off. So I would just say that, yes, regulate, but bring these people inside to spend the money inside the country. Don't block them from outside. Make it easy for people to get the visa on arrival. Most countries do that. If not, make it easy online. This Nigerian system is quite very difficult on that one, because even if you apply online, you still have to go and queue in the embassy. What we used to do long time ago as children, you welcome these people. You see, we can't do it alone. We need partners. We need friends. So that's my appeal, that even as we establish the African Free Trade Zone, if we do not manage trade, if we do not manage these borders, it's still a white elephant on paper.
Yeah, it is.
So our government should start. Let's try slowly but surely. But otherwise, IDO Network International is here to stay. We are one of the biggest organizations in the world now. And wherever we go, we create an impact. We make change, we touch souls, and we create jobs. And really, we want to work with all our countries. We're Africans, and wherever we are, wherever they are, home is always the best.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Chris.
So, my Korean RoyalTv, we are happy to be associated with IDO Network, and we keep moving forward.
Oh yes, you did ask me about the awards yesterday.
Yes. The awards too.
Yes, thank you very much. As you know, we go all over the world.
Yes.
So when we go all over the world, we identify royal fathers and people who have gone an extra mile to impact into their communities. So every year we have a convention. That is normally a business summit and a royal summit taking place together. So the issue that we address there, one is human rights. Two, for the IDO members or Africans in the diaspora who want to do business in that country and they don't know what to do, we create that opportunity for them to go to that country and meet people in groups.
Yeah.
People want to go, but they fear. So when they know IDO is going there, they tag with us.
Yeah.
But with the purpose, they want to meet somebody, they want to network and see what they can do. So we do this every year annually in different countries in Africa. We do a journey of reconnection, and next year our journey of reconnection will be in South Africa. But we also have a group that will be going to Nigeria, to Yobe State, on invitation of King Bashir. So these are the kind of things that we do every year. So during the Royal Gala dinner, we give what we call the Ubuntu Awards. People who have gone through an extra mile to do things for humanity. And one of them was the MI of Machina, Alhaji Bashir Bukhar. So those are the kind of people IDO will recognize for what they are doing, what they have done, and what they continue doing to humanity. And there are people who have worked all their life giving, supporting, and making change in areas like mental health, supporting communities, child slavery. We give them the Ubuntu Award, which is quite not easy to get. As you can see, we only had about 6 people who got in the whole 2 million.
I hope RoyalTv gets an Ubuntu Award next year.
Yes, Wes, yes. You're already starting Ubuntu. RoyalTv is giving services, is going to the people, and is trying to get their views. I think you are giving a service that
will consider.
That will be considered. Yes, you are doing your work, you are planting your seeds. So thank you very much, RoyalTv, and all members out there. Always watch RoyalTv.
So this is Bridge Afrique magazine. They are affiliated to where RoyalTv are part of them, just like how they are part of us too. The publisher of Bridge Afrique magazine, Mr. Mike Kolawole, is a Nigerian, and he loves Africa. So the name Bridge Afrique means bridging Africa.
Yeah.
Just like what the IDO network is doing. So we are honored to hand you over this Bridge Afrique magazine, so that it's as part of our Ubuntu, and also to let you know that Bridge Afrique magazine, I'm going to speak with the CEO of Bridge Afrique magazine, so that they'll be giving some pages to IDO network, so that what IDO network is doing, the whole world will see it. You see, every edition is dedicated to a particular African country. Like this one is the Gabon edition. They've done Kenya edition. So it's always, so every edition, you pick a country, you talk about that country, the good things in that country, the wonderful tourist attractions and all this stuff. So that people can see what is going on in that country. So
very good.
I'll be glad to give you this.
Thank you very much, Bridge Africa. What you are doing is in line with the IDO's purpose, and we are very honored to be associated with you, and would love to continue working with you in positive ways to bridge Africa, to reconnect Africa, to make Africa a destination for community tourism and all other kinds of tourism. Bayete.
So with that, we come to the end of this exclusive interview with Papa, His Highness Papa Eganda, Papa Jones, Paul Jones Eganda, and a very wonderful man. Well, you've heard him, and remember, it's exclusive on RoyalTv, and keep following what they're doing. Go to all their social networks, scrolling down on your screen, and follow them, cooperate with them, and Africa will be great. So bye Africa, bye miete.
Bayete, RoyalTv. RoyalTv, this is one of the best TVs. Everybody out there, be it in Europe, be it in Americas, be it in Africa, always watch RoyalTv. Bayete.
Royal TV exclusive interview, speaking to those who are changing the narrative